You're listening to the deep dive review on Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich is one of the most influential success books ever written. It builds directly on ideas from As a Man Thinketh, The Magic of Believing, Psycho-Cybernetics, but expands them into a complete system for achievement, especially around money, business, and success. 1. The core thesis, the big idea. Clear desire, belief, and persistent action lead to the achievement of any major goal. Hill argues that success is not accidental, it follows a pattern: desire, then belief, then planning, then action, then persistence, then results. 2. The starting point, desire, not just wanting. Hill makes a critical distinction. Most people wish, successful people develop burning desire. What is burning desire? It is specific, emotional, committed, and backed by action. Not, I'd like to make more money, but I will earn this exact amount by this exact date, and here is what I will do in return. Why this matters. Desire activates focus, motivation, and persistence. Without strong desire, most people quit when life becomes difficult. 3. The six-step goal formula, one of the most practical parts of the book. Hill gives a structure for turning desire into reality. 1. Decide exactly what you want. 2. Decide what you will give in return. 3. Set a deadline. 4. Create a plan. 5. Write it down. 6. Read it daily, morning and night. This is essentially goal programming for the subconscious mind. 4. The power of belief, autosuggestion. Hill teaches something very similar to the magic of believing. He calls it autosuggestion. What is autosuggestion? The process of repeating thoughts with emotion until they become belief. Example, reading your goal statement daily with conviction and emotional intensity. Why it works. It gradually convinces the subconscious mind, this is real, this is possible. Once belief forms, behavior begins aligning with it. 5. Specialized knowledge versus general knowledge. Hill makes a powerful point. Knowledge alone does not create success. What matters is applied knowledge, organized knowledge, and targeted knowledge. Someone can know many things, but if none of it is applied toward a meaningful goal, it produces nothing. 6. The role of imagination. Hill divides imagination into two types. 1. Synthetic imagination, rearranging existing ideas, for example, combining known business models in a new way. 2. Creative imagination, receiving new insights, ideas, or inspiration, often experienced as intuition. Why this matters. All wealth begins as an idea. Imagination is the starting point of creation. 7. Organized planning. Hill stresses that desire without a plan is useless. Plans should be flexible, adaptable, and continuously improved. He also emphasizes working with others. This becomes the famous mastermind principle. Two or more minds working together create a stronger collective intelligence. What this produces: better ideas, faster problem solving, greater motivation, and expanded opportunity. 8. Decision. One of the hidden keys in the book. Hill observed that successful people make decisions quickly and change them slowly. Unsuccessful people often hesitate, second guess, and become overly influenced by others. Indecision leads to missed opportunities, low confidence, and lack of momentum. 9. Persistence. Hill emphasizes persistence more than almost anything else, because every major goal includes a phase where results are invisible, effort feels wasted, and doubt increases. Most people quit during this phase. Persistence survives only when supported by desire, belief, and clarity. 10. The subconscious mind. Hill reinforces the idea that your subconscious mind constantly responds to your dominant thoughts and emotional patterns. It does not judge truth. It accepts repetition. Input becomes output. Fear creates anxiety. Confidence creates action. Doubt creates hesitation. 11. The brain as a broadcasting system. Hill uses a metaphor. The brain both sends signals and receives ideas. While this is more philosophical than scientific, it points toward intuition, pattern recognition, and creative insight. 12. Sex transmutation. One of the most misunderstood chapters in the book. Hill claims that strong emotional and sexual energy can be redirected into creativity and achievement. A modern interpretation would be channeling emotional intensity, drive, and focus into productive work and meaningful creation. 13. The deepest insight most people miss. The real message of the book is not money, it is transformation. Success requires becoming a different person. The hidden equation is this: identity creates beliefs, beliefs create actions, actions create results. This directly connects to psychocybernetics. 14. The one sentence that captures the book. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. 15. The 5 ideas worth remembering forever. 16. Desire must be specific and intense. 17. Belief must be reinforced daily. 18. Plans must be created and adjusted. 19. Persistence is non-negotiable. 20. Success requires identity change. 16. The criticism of the book. To understand it fully, you should also understand its limitations. 1. Survivorship bias. Hill studied successful people, but not failures, which means some conclusions may overlook luck, timing, and external conditions. 2. Overemphasis on mindset. Mindset matters deeply, but so do skills, strategy, and environment. 3. Vague or mystical language. Some concepts like thought vibration are not scientifically grounded. Balanced view. The book is not a literal formula, it is a framework for thinking, acting, and persisting. 17. A simple daily system based on the book. Morning. Read your goal statement, visualize success, reinforce belief. During the day, take one clear action toward the goal. At night, review progress and repeat your goal statement. Final mental model. Think of success like a fire. Desire is the spark, belief is the oxygen, action is the fuel, persistence is time. Without any one of these, the fire eventually dies. Thank you for listening to this deep dive review on Think and Grow Rich.